Hey guys, I'm J-Mac and this is Raid Shadow Legends. And today I want to talk about Doom Tower secret rooms. First though, I want to thank everyone who subscribed. I'm up to 50 subscribers. Not amazing, but it's a start. And so for those of you that subscribe, thank you. And for anyone who hasn't, if you would, I'd really appreciate it. It would help me grow my channel. So, on to Doom Tower. And if you're unfamiliar with Doom Tower, what you have are secret rooms. And what these secret rooms are rooms that have special conditions. Let me get to one. And so, for example, this room, it's you can only use champions from Skinwalker faction only. Now let me click this off real quick. One of the complaints I had about this in Faction Wars was I didn't know what was in that. Well, I knew what was in the filter, but I didn't realize that include vault was there. I don't know how long it's been there, if it's something they newly added or if it's been there this whole time. I'm going to assume it's been there the whole time and I've just never clicked on it. So I was always aggravated because I would look here and it would only show me the champions I had in my champion inventory. And so I'd have to exit out, go get into my vault, pull the champions I wanted out, and moving back and forth, making space in my inventory. But today, before I started making this video, I just happened to click on that and I saw this include vault. So it works here, it works on Faction Wars. So if hopefully I'm not the only one that's done this and not the biggest dummy in Raid. But if you didn't know, you can filter your champions to show what you have in your vault. And they help save me time and frustrations in the future. And it's one of those things I wish I'd known, a long time ago. So that complaint got solved just because of my own ignorance. The other complaint that I have, though, about these secret rooms, and first of all, I love them. I think they're a great addition to Doom Tower. I love Doom Tower. It's one of my favorite parts of the game. I love going through and learning the different mechanics of the boss fights. I love how you have to, climb and they have it stair-stepped where you can only do so many a day. I'm fine with that. I love how you can't use the same 5 champions every fight. You've got to have different team synergies, different team mechanics to make things work. But what I'm struggling with now is just time. And if you go up here, and it brings up the FAQ, it'll give you a breakdown of the champions you can get. So from these secret rooms, you get champion fragments. You get a couple silver keys and 3 champion fragments. So for normal difficulty and hard difficulty, you end up getting a total of 9 champions each. Now it's awesome. These are free champions. You just have to play the game, and over time you get them. The problem is 3 fragments, and there are 12 rooms. Doom Tower resets every month. So in 1 month, you can get 36 fragments. So it takes 3 months to get enough fragments, and that's if you can do all 12 rooms to get 1 champion, because you end up getting a total of 108. You only need 100. But since it doesn't reset until after the 3rd month, it takes 3 months to get a champion. And there are some really awesome champions in these lists. One of the problems, though, is that by the time you get to them, they're probably not really going to be huge account changers. They'll probably be that champion that can make that one boss fight better, or maybe help on one of your Hydra rotations, which Hydra sucks anyway. But you have some awesome champions. It's just by the time you get to them, it's not that they're no longer necessary. It's just they're going to be very niche where, if you got them earlier on, you could probably better fill a gap. And so I really think what they need to do is make it where you can choose which champion you want. And they either need to do that, or they need to increase the amount of fragments you get, or add more secret rooms. Personally, I would love them to add more secret rooms to a rotation, because you unless you're clearing Doom Tower hard, you run into walls. Right now I'm stuck on Doom Tower hard level 30, because I hit Scarab King and I just haven't been able to beat him yet. I haven't spent just tons of time. I got close a couple of fights, and I could probably keep going and get him down. But you're going to hit walls. You're going to hit walls that you either need specific champions to fill that team synergy, or got to get better gear or something. But you're going to hit these walls that are going to hold you up. So you're stuck just farming. Probably Doom Tower normal Magma Dragon with your keys every day. And I mean, it's cool. You can do that, get stuff for the forge, make artifacts. But, you hit that wall and then you're kind of done with Doom Tower until it resets. So I think if they added another secret room to give you 12 more, that it would, one, give you something to do. It would help players, get that champion just a little faster. And with that, it still would take 2 months before you got champion because you have to wait on the resets. But at least it'd give you something to do. So I was just, thinking, and I know nobody from Plarium's going to see this. If they do, it's probably going to be years down the road, and by then, hopefully, they've done something. But I think it would be awesome if they made it to where you added another secret room and then added more fragments where in the course of a month you get champion. And like I said, being a low spender, or even if I was a heavy spender, I wouldn't expect the game to just give everything to me. I don't want them to change any of the bosses. I think it's awesome learning how they work and finding them, and it's such an amazing thrill of success when you finally do beat that boss that you've been working on for a few days or even a couple of weeks. You finally beat them. Next rotation I'll be able to take them out a lot easier because I got the battle figured out. So I don't want them to make it easier. It's just for the sake of time because 9 champions, that's 27 months of having to play the game before you can get that 9th champion, and that is a long time. And by then, they're probably going to keep adding some more champions, and so and the game should be an ongoing cycle where you can continue to get things. But yeah, it shouldn't take was that a little over 2 years to be able to get all 9 champions from there, and then plus it's going to take you even longer because you're going through Doom Tower and hitting those walls. And only getting a couple of the secret rooms opened up, and I don't think they need to make secret rooms any easier either. I don't like having to level up rares or epics that I'm probably not going to use anywhere else, just to beat the room to get that extra 3 fragments. If I was getting 6 fragments for a room, I'd probably be more apt to spend the resources to level up a rare or an epic that would only be used in that one instance, if I was getting more of a reward for it. But as of right now, just getting the 3 fragments, it's not worth, me taking some of these guys on up to 50 or 60. I'd rather put them towards other champions that are going to help me out. And, Faction Wars is kind of the same way. You probably end up having to level up some champions just to beat that final fight. So, anyway, I just wanted to share my thoughts. Like I said, I know it's not going to change the game, me sharing my thoughts, but if anyone something similar or a better idea, or if they've seen where Polarium has said something else, please say something in the comments. I thank you guys who have left some comments on my videos. I appreciate the fact that people are listening to me ramble or share my thoughts. Hopefully you learned something from my mistakes or my growing pains with the game. And it's not just me rambling and then you sharing thoughts there, but I just I enjoy this game. I really love it. I hate the time sink that it takes. Got other things going in life. It's hard to put those hours aside to focus on the game. But I love that it's a mobile game also, and throughout my day I kind of check in and do a few things and feel like I'm growing my account. So I better quit before I start rambling on other stuff. But hopefully today, maybe with the filter thing, if you didn't know it, you learned something from it. Maybe secret room stuff will start getting more out there, and Plarium will take note of it, and make things a little quicker for newer players coming in, to be able to get some of those champions that can help out their account a little bit quicker. So I thank you guys for watching. Again, I thank you for everyone who subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. And I hope you guys all have a blessed day. We'll see you next time. Bye.